Hi everybody, welcome back to Small Caliber Arms Review. I'm Richard. Today I want to talk a little bit about buying firearms, or buying used firearms especially. I recently picked up a pair of these. These are Glenfield Model 60s, identical to the Marlin Model 60s, and they've been around for a long time. Really good guns. But these ones are older ones, much older ones. These are both 1977 is the year of manufacture on these, and they're pretty much identical. They've got the little squirrel engraving on the stock there. The only thing that was really different about them is one is this light kind of blonde, I believe it is birch stock on it, and this one has, it may be birch, but it has more of a walnut color to it. Pretty nice guns. Like I said, they've been around forever, but when you buy a used gun, you got to, I guess, assume there's going to be something wrong with it. Maybe not. It might be just fine the way it is. The first thing you want to do is inspect it carefully. You want to inspect it close up, make sure everything's working. Now, the reason I got both of them, I really wanted this one with the blonde stock on it, but it was missing the front sight on it. The magazine tube was loose on it, and I've already got this one disassembled because I was inspecting it before I took it out to shoot it. And I want to do kind of a restoration video on these. The other one, I like it. I like the dark stock on it and everything. It's in pretty good shape. The trigger guard is broken down here. The screws are mismatched, so somebody's tinkered with it a little bit. The bluing is wearing off on it. And I thought it'd be a good little project gun to work on because they're pretty inexpensive. I picked both of these up at a pretty good deal. So I wasn't too worried about if there was some damage, but one thing I did not expect on this one, I took everything apart, cleaned it up. There was so much gunk in the firing pin that the firing pin would not move, so I probably couldn't even have test fired it before I bought it. But one of the things I did notice when I was cleaning the barrel out is I got to a certain point where the cleaning brush jumped, and I thought that's kind of odd to have that happen. So I got my Borescope out and looked inside. This is what I found. This is caused by a squib load. And no, not that one. A squib load is when a bullet gets stuck in the barrel and then another one is fired behind it. It causes a bulge in the barrel sometimes. And this one is so fine, it's really hard to see it on the outside, and it's really hard to feel it too, but it is there. And luckily I've got a Borescope, so I was able to inspect the inside of the barrel and see the damage that was done to it. So this barrel is pretty much trashed. There are companies out there that carry used parts for old rifles like this. Maybe, you know, one got a broken butt stock on it or something and someone just wanted to get rid of it, so they sell them to these companies and they part them out. It's a junkyard for guns pretty much. But this one, like I said, the barrel is no good on it. It's dangerous to fire it anymore, so I'm going to get rid of that barrel. But luckily, since I picked up two of them and I have inspected this barrel before I did any cleaning or anything on it, you see the gunk that's in there, and I can take this action out and put it in that stock and I'll have the good looking gun that I wanted. Or even if I just wanted to keep this one like it is and pick up another barrel and have two of them, doesn't matter. But there's a lot of things you need to look for when you're buying used guns, and certain guns have certain problems too. I know that 1911s, the older ones, suffer from cracks in different areas. I've read articles on that and stuff. But one thing you want to make sure of is that when you buy a used gun, it is a safe used gun. And if you're not confident in checking out the gun to see if it's safe, contact a certified gunsmith and have them take a look at it. If you can, get somebody with a Borescope to inspect the inside of the barrel. Sometimes the rifling's worn down, and that's to be expected too, especially on a lot older guns. And that's not necessarily a safety hazard as it is so much an accuracy hazard. But definitely find you a good qualified gunsmith and check the gun out before you decide to take it out to the range and do some shooting with it. It could create some problems. Anyways, thanks for taking a look at this little quick video on buying used guns. If you could, hit this button up here to check out some of my other videos. Hit this button over here to subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching Small Caliber Arms Review.